Hey, it's Bryan Dulaney, top 1% of all marketers and funnel experts in the world. And in this video, I'm going to talk about is how to align your products and services to your brand. How to align your products and services to your brand. Here's what I think that matters when it comes to your brand. That is the look and feel. That's your first impression that people have with you, whether that's on social media, whether that's your website, whether that's your funnels, whether that's your videos that you're producing. What is your brand, your look and feel communicating about who you are and who you serve, right? It's a question that you got to ask yourself, right? First impression matters. It's just the fact of the matter, right? I told one of my clients who initially the conversation was, branding doesn't really matter. And I came back with the rebuttal of this. I said, man, you probably wouldn't walk on stage and talk. You probably wouldn't walk on stage and come out in your underwear, would you? And he thought about that for a second. He's like, nah, I wouldn't, right? No, you'd come out looking professional. You'd come out looking like a boss. You wouldn't come out rolling out in your underwear unless you're selling underwear, right? And in his case, he's definitely not selling underwear, right? Or at least I hope he's not selling underwear, right? So your look and feel, your first impression matters. I am on the other side of actually being able to see this for hundreds of clients of ours. I see that when we take their janky, $5 website and design brand that they've got done through 99 Designs or Fiverr, it's even worse, and they wonder why they're not producing results. And I tell them, first impression matters. Every single time we make judgment calls on how we look. If I was standing here in my underwear, you would be judging me. You'd be like, who is this dude in his underwear? Who's this dude in his underwear? He doesn't even have a six-pack. What the heck is he doing in his underwear, right? Like, that'd be ridiculous, right? Okay, so part of it is, what is the market you serve, right? If I'm selling underwear, then I can walk around in my underwear. But I'm not selling underwear, right? I have a agency business, I have a mastermind, and I sell a lot of do-it-yourself programs like courses and books and webinars and all that type of stuff, right? So I dress the part, right? I have had clients after they go through a rebrand, a redesign of how they look, how they represent who they are and who they serve. And literally by changing the way they look, it changes the type of clients that they begin attracting. Because listen, the fact of the matter is this, you attract who you are. I attract who I am. Whether you like it or not, what you're putting out is what you're getting back, right? It's a law, right? What you put out is what you get back. What you reap is what you sow. Okay, it's the same. That it applies to your branding. It applies to how are you designing and how are you branding your products and your services, right? If your products and services look premium, well, I hope they are premium. I hope they produce results that are at that level. The worst thing that you could do is produce and design something that looks like a Ferrari or looks like a Bentley or looks like a Maserati, and then it produces the results of a Kia. Don't do that. I have a friend of mine who does a phenomenal job at branding. He is an absolute stud, and he charges about $50,000 to do a brand. That's the look and the feel and the typography and the color code, scheme. And how does that brand apply to social media? And how does it apply to video production? And how does it apply to your courses? Like, he does just his branding package is $50,000. And he makes people look like absolute rock stars. And then he sends them to me to help them build out their offers, the stuff that they sell and their funnels, how they sell what they sell. And I'm like, man, you made that thing look like a Ferrari. But under the hood, there's a Kia engine in there. That's not gonna sell. You're never gonna sell a Ferrari with a Kia engine in it, right? So your brand, your products and services and your brand must match the level of quality, okay? In some cases, you can make the brand quality slightly better, okay? It just can't be that huge swing, right? Okay? Because at the end of the day, here's what matters most. Results. Results are the only thing that matters. When we look at creating offers, we're always looking at what are the benefits of this offer and how does this offer support what our ideal customer wants most. Okay, typically they want to move away from pain, they want to pursue pleasure, right? If you've watched any of my other videos, I would encourage you to go to YouTube and check them out, right? If you've watched any of my other videos, you'll understand and know this theme about what you sell and how you sell it, right? That I've been talking about here in this series. And it's important that you sell results because results is what other people are buying, right? Someone wants to get out of pain and they want to get into pleasure. They want to get out of a problem and they want to get into a solution. That's human nature. We want to avoid pain and we want to pursue pleasure, okay? So align your products and services with your brand. The fastest way to up-level your brand is to up-level the way that you look, right? That's why big brands, Apple, Gucci, Lamborghini, Ferrari, Maserati, Bentley, these brands have an impeccable experience of their brand. The look and feel of their brand is top notch. And because of it, they're able to charge for that, right? They don't look like the local Ford dealer. They don't look like the local car dealer that's selling Civics and Fords and Hyundais, right? There's nothing wrong with those cars. It's just a whole different price point to a whole different type of demographic, and that's fine, right? That's what they're choosing to sell, okay? So it doesn't matter what it is you choose to sell, but you want to align the products and services to your brand. And I find myself talking about this concept a lot with people who come in to our offices and invest $15,000 to get the fastest path to 7 and 8 figures for their business with the right funnels and the right offers and the right marketing and advertising strategy, where we condense decades into a day. And then we're able to move faster in the launch of whatever it is that they're an expert in, right? I find myself talking about this concept all the time. So if you have any questions about how you can align your products and services to your brand, I would encourage you to up-level, okay? Think a little bit bigger, okay? Expand your vision of your brand in the marketplace and think, how would Bentley think about your brand? How would Ferrari or Lamborghini or Maserati, how would they think about your brand? Branding matters. Maybe 10 years ago when direct response ran the game and ran the show, branding didn't matter as much. But guess what? There's a lot of competitors out there. If you're looking at a service, for example, and you're looking at someone who looks really well polished versus someone who doesn't, what's gonna sell more over than not is someone who looks the part of looking better. Every time, I don't care, it's not some of the times, it's all of the times. Now, if the person with not that much of a brand or not that high quality of a brand has a mountain of evidence and results, they don't have to have as much focus on the brand quality, the look and feel. But you will attract more high quality people who value that. Like I personally value that. So I'm going to invest with someone who cares about that as well. Okay. So it all comes back to, well, who do you serve, right? Who's your perfect customer? Look at that. Who are they? If they're a bum, they don't care about that, then great. Just sell results, because that's the only thing that matters at the end of the day, because we're always buying results. And I preach on that because results are the only thing that matters. If you can't produce results, you got to go back and figure out how you can produce more results and better results and consistent results for more people, because at the end of the day, that's what we're buying. And if you have a lot of that, you'll have more customers. All right. So I hope that helped you. If you have any questions about this concept or anything that I mentioned in this video, I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. Just drop me a comment below. I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you as you launch your expertise and build your legacy. So if you love that video and would like more information or would like help launching your expertise and building your legacy, that's what we're in the business of. And my team and I would love to help you. Check out bryandulaney.com for more information, more tips, more strategies, more how-to advice, and find out how we can help you launch your expertise, build your legacy, and optimize and scale your business and take it to a completely new level. Again, check out bryandulaney.com for more information, more videos like this one, and more importantly, how we can serve you.